So to do any good programming, first and foremost important thing is what type of facilities the Python programming provides for us that we need to learn in the class very perfectly. Very perfectly. Okay. So that point I want to cover. In today's class, I want to cover features of Python. I just want to mention it. Moreover, I want to cover one more point here that is called Python programming inspired from. This is a one topic I want to talk about it. Features of Python. One more thing, Python programming language. Yesterday I was about to explain because of the time completed. That's why I did not explain. Python inspired from how many programming languages that I just want to write it. We want to discuss. So coming to the point back, Python inspired from how many programming languages I just want to discuss in my class. So let us start with Python inspired from how many programming languages I just want to discuss. Right. After this, I will go for what? Features of Python language. There is another one I will write it. I would like to write it. Okay, so let us go to that. And once again, I'm saying to you, because one or two students asked what is the duration of this class every day. So the duration of my class already I said in the previous classes also. It's 2 hours and 1 hour 40 minutes minimum. Because first 1 week or first 4 to 5 days until the batch is streamlined, we will take 1 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes. Like that, we will take it. Okay, and after this 1 week is getting completed, batch will be closed and the link will be changed. That time, only authorized students will be there. 1 hour 15 minutes will be continued. 1 hour 40 to 50 minutes will be continued. So minimum 2 hours. The timing of this class is 2 hours, 1 hour 50 minutes will be continued daily once after this batch is getting streamlined. Okay, until that, just 4 to 5 days, we will take 1 hour 45 minutes, 1 hour 15 minutes, depends on the subject completion. Okay, so Python programming inspired from how many languages? The Python programming inspired from 4 different programming languages. Different programming languages. What are those different programming languages? What features are there and how they are inspired with? So there are 4 important things which we need to understand. And in real time, there is one of the most important thing. Functional programming facilities are there. Of course, just listen the word and nothing to worry about it. Functional programming, it is one of the most important things in the life of software industry. Of course, you people, yesterday's class, how many of you know C language means? Only few people raised the hand. Only 2 people. But most of them did not raise the hand. So everybody completed C language, I know. But still you did not raise. So here, one property is there. Functional programming. Have you heard about functional programming in C language? So you said you did not raise the hand. I can think that you don't know. And this is most important in our Python, heart for Python programming, I can say. Okay, not a problem. I will explain functional programming like anything to you. In my ongoing times, in my ongoing batches, in my full stack data sciences, functions, if you see that a vast number of examples I'm going to discuss. Vast number of examples. Right? And in the corresponding notes, so many topics I'm going to explain. Okay, and of course, I don't want to boost about my class. And this is one of the biggest Python coding I'm going to make you to understand. The functional programming inspired from C programming. C is the most powerful programming language in providing functional programming. Functional programming inspired by Python. Functional programming from which language? C programming. So Python inspired from which language? Of which topic? Yes. The functional programming is there in C language, which is totally enhanced it and then provided in the programming of Python, where you are doing the real-time applications only with the functions, which we are going to discuss like anything. And next is called one more thing, object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming. It is also one more type of model of programming in the software industry, which is inspired from C++. So object-oriented programming, if you take any student, they might be heard about the facilities, but they don't know even ABCDs of object-oriented programming. Yes, virtually speaking, you might be heard about in our college days, but they're all called blunder. I can say in one word. Right? We heard the names, but we don't know what is the real-time implementation of it. I already said in the day 1 of 2 days back. Anything you learn according to the industry level. Don't learn anything academically, theoretically. All these things is just a waste. Okay. Second one is Python programming is also called what? Object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming inspired from which language? C++. I will explain OOPS facilities like anything because my research and development in the industry of 24 years of experience in Java is the totally OOPS features that I will utilize my expertise in Python and you will learn like anything. And object-oriented principles are same in C++, Java, .NET, Python, but they are going to change their syntaxes. How the syntaxes are changing, how they are useful, we are going to see that. All of them we are going to explain to you. Next is called modular programming language. Modular programming inspired from where? Modulo 3. This is called another kind of programming language. So modules are very, very, very important because to integrate our real-time projects, to integrate the real-time modules in one application to another application, these modules are very, very important. Like if you take ATM application, savings account module, recurring account modules, current account modules, all of them I want to integrate as a part of my main project. I require what? Modular programming is also most helpful to us. And next is called scripting programming language. Scripting programming is inspired from where? Perl. Inspired from Perl. It is called another language I'm writing. Perl. Another programming language. Did you understand, students? Right. Scripting programming from Perl is going to do like this. So Python programming is inspired from how many programming languages? 4. What is the first one? Functional programming from C. And next is object-oriented programming from C++. Modular programming from, right, scripting programming from, all of them are going to be separated descriptions in my class. So Python is containing many language facilities in the single language. So for my satisfaction, tell me all of you, is the Python is going to be inspired from how many languages? 4. What is the first property? Functional programming, object-oriented programming, modular programming, scripting programming. These many number of facilities are there in the Python programming. So why Python is most suitable for data science based applications? Because these many number of things are required. So that's why Python is going to be one of the trending programming language nowadays. Okay, let us keep it. Now I'm going to enter into the biggest discussion called what? Features of Python. Features of Python. Students in the online, am I clear for all of you? Am I clear for all of you? Come on to the point quickly. Yes. So it is not a demo session. Actual classes are started. Actual classes are started. So demo sessions and all those things, you forget about it. Try to understand whether you are learning subject or not. So demo sessions means there is no separate feeds we'll be doing in the class. There is a topics only we'll be discussing. For me, it is a regular class. For any student who is coming newly, maybe they feel demo or something, I don't know. Regular classes started yesterday only. Understand? Right. So now let us start with the features. What do you mean by features, first of all? Can anybody can say? When you go to a mobile shop, you will buy the mobile, right? Which mobile you will buy it? More features related mobile you will buy or less features related mobile? More features. Why do you need more features? To do my services very easily. Correct or not? To do my services very easily. So features of a language, look at very easily. Features of a language are nothing but what? Services. Very important term, I will write it. Services or what? Facilities provided by whom? Language developers. Provided by what? Language developers. Already you know who is the language developer of Python? Rosem. Guido van Rossum. Yesterday only I taught to you. Who is the developer of Python language? Rosem. So if you take Java programming, Java developer is called what? James Gosling. If you take C programming, C developer is called what? Dennis Ritchie. Like that, if you take any programming language, definitely there will be some type of services are offered. Some type of facilities are provided. Those facilities and those features used by whom? Used by real-time programmers for developing which applications? Real-time applications. For development of real-time applications purpose, we need to learn the features very well. Okay, if you take Java, if you take C programming, if you take Python, any language you learn, it is my first and foremost important advice. Learn what first? Features. Once we know features, we will go for the programming. Beginning programming will not be explained. Because if I explain programming beginning, what you will get it? Nothing is going to come out of it. So our ultimate goal is what? Day one only I said, 2 days back I said, once you are in my class, we are supposed to write the coding on our own. That is the main target of my class. So towards the target, our class will be moving further. Okay, students? Now, are you understanding the meaning of services or facilities? Take one example, take your mobile. With your mobile, I want to download in my laptop Python software. What you will do? Which facility you will use it? Hotspot. You will use hotspot or not? Mobile hotspot, mobile data on and then connect it to Wi-Fi and then hotspot on or not? Where is that hotspot is available in our mobile or not? So you will start and then you will connect to your Wi-Fi to your laptop and you will use that mobile network and then you will going for what? Downloading. Suppose there is one student who don't know that facility. What will happen? Will he use that feature? No. He has the mobile, but he don't know the features. So that he cannot achieve his purpose. Same thing. They know the programming of Python, but they don't know the facilities. They don't know the programming is of no use. They don't get the job. And I already told in yesterday's class, by knowing only theoretical things, we never get the job. We need to know completely programming. If I take Anand average, of course you don't feel it. When you are coming out of the academics, I already tested in the day 1, 2 days back. We know only full forms. We don't know anything about the subject. That is just something like a scrap. We don't have any programming knowledge. To learn the programming knowledge well, at least you need to have one good tutor to explain the programming in depth. So without in depth, we cannot get anything else in the class. So let us start in-depth discussion about the features with the programming in every moment of it. So Python programming provides, look at now, Python programming provides 11 features. Python programming provides 11 features. They are. We are going to talk about the features. What are the features? We are going to take it. What are the features? We are going to take it. Right. So what are the various features we are going to discuss? Look at first point by point. I'm going to discuss. Number 1, Python is one of the simple programming language. Python is one of the simple programming language. Look at once. What do you mean by simple? Is Python is simple or difficult according to your understanding? Simple or difficult? Simple. If I give one task, will you do it? Will you do it? Python is simple or difficult? Python is simple or difficult? Come on, speak. Compared to? It's simple. Okay, I will give one small case study. Will you do it? Simple or difficult? Simple. Who said simple? Can you do one small code if I give you? Okay. Starting simple, sir. After 2 months, difficult, sir. Yes, I like that word. But in my class, after 2 months, you will jump like anything. Right in the top of the page. I said this answer to my sir. My sir said replied like that. Is it true or not? You check after 2 months. Provided 3 conditions. 3 conditions I already said. Every day I will tell. Reading my notes, practicing my examples, doing my practical assignments. You will do like anything. Right. Of course, I don't want to boast about it. Let us continue. Python simple or difficult? So when you say simple means R is asking how it is simple. When it is difficult means R is saying how it is difficult. Sir, what to say, sir? Silence is only answer, sir. So I can say Python is very simple, provided when SAR explains libraries. It depends on SAR only. Whether student is good or not, I strongly believe it depends on totally on SAR, faculty only. Am I correct? I strongly believe. Student is like a white paper. Up to 10th class, you are super student. After 10th class onwards, virus started. What happened in intermediate? Very good. You are there also very good. After in BTech, what happens? You know better than me. What happens in BTech? You know better than me. Am I correct? Very good. Because in my class, I don't want to make you to sleep. I don't want to make you to sleep without a coding. I want to make you to explain always with the libraries. Then only our life is very, very simple. One small example I want to quote. Because I will speak a lot of things because as the most experienced trainer in the software industry and the most important as a real-time programmer, I would like to share a lot of things in my class with you. Because I want to polish you once my course is over. You are supposed to get the job. 90% of the students. And this is a pandemic situation. This is the third day. Only 100 students formed in the online, offline. And in the offline, 260, 269 students are there. So by this time, third day, my class is becoming full. There is no space at all because the pandemic situation, people are worrying about something little bit. That's why. So any pandemic situation, it reaches to 400. There is no doubt in that. Let it be, it's not an important. I'm talking about one simple thing. What I'm trying to say is one small example. Who is the famous doctor? I'm asking a question to you. Who is the famous doctor who knows more medicine knowledge or not? Am I correct? Any problem comes, he will shoot with his medicine knowledge. There is one doctor who is a clinic, is running in a small shutter. Fees is only 20 rupees. There is a doctor whose fees is 1,000 rupees. What is the difference? Both of them are having stethoscope in their neck. What is the difference? Talent is different or not? One person's salary is 10,000, one person's salary is 1 lakh. Both of them has done BTech CSE only. What is the difference? Libraries are very important for you. You know Python in my class. There are some other student who knows Python outside. He will not fit for anything in front of you because I will teach that many libraries. When you don't read, both of them are equal. Outside person and you are equal. If you read my things, you are perfect. Okay. Now, what way it is simple? I will explain with the practical knowledge. So only subheadings I will complete now. Then I will go for in detailed discussion about each and everything. How it is simple. I will prove it how it is simple. You only will say, sir, when it is simple, when it is difficult. Okay, na? Shall I move forward? Yes. So I don't want to say like everybody, Python is easy to learn. That's why it is a simple programming language. Who said it is easy to learn, first of all? Who said it is easy to learn? I'm asking you, write a Python code to send an SMS to another mobile in Python. Can you write a code and send it? Take somebody's help and do it. Can you do it? You cannot. But I will tell you in 5 lines. You'll say, after my 5 lines are over, Python is simple or difficult? That you will say, sir, it is simple because you are teaching with libraries. Am I correct? So industry uses what only? Libraries. Because of libraries, when you learn it, simple things will become simple or not. A doctor can't prepare the tablet to suit the problem of the patient. Yes or no? Will he prepare the tablet by going to pharmacy lab? Right? No. He will always suggest the tablet which already library is there. From that, he will suggest it. Same thing. The most scientist called what? Rossum has given a lot of beautiful libraries. That libraries I will plug in my project and I will suit my real-time requirements. That is called what? Python programming. I want to study the weather forecasting in Amirpet. Write a Python code. In Windows, forecasting information will come around Windows 10. How it is coming? Because there is some piece of code is executing behind the Windows. Even in our mobile also, weather forecasting information will come around. How it will come? Because some piece of code is executing. Such a piece of code, if I explain, you will say, sir, Python is dead disease, sir, nothing is there, you will say. Okay, students, can I move forward? I will explain how it is simple. Next one is called what? Python is one of the freeware and open source. Freeware and open source. What do you mean by freeware? What do you mean by open source? I will explain separately. What do you mean by freeware? What do you mean by open source? Generally, people will feel that both of them are same. It is only the technical, it is only the general awareness. People will say both of them are same. Academically, people say both of them are same. I'm going to explain a lot of difference between both of them. One small difference I will tell you. Freeware means what? Freely downloadable software is called what? Freeware. Are you paying single NP to the PSF people to download the Python software? No. Yesterday we shown you the downloading process. Even in next class also I will show you the downloading process because people are going on joining. So that I will show you the downloading process. If anybody feel difficulty of downloading, bring your laptop. I will show you the downloading process once again personally for every student. Okay, students. Freeware is nothing but just getting the download free of cost without paying single NP to the original source. What do you mean by open source? I will explain in general for 20 minutes what do you mean by open source. Okay, I will explain. Let me finish my features. Next is called Python is one of the platform independent language. Python is one of the platform independent programming language. If you go for any good companies for an interview, they will ask you at least 2 to 3 questions on features. Nowadays in Python industry, they won't ask you some 10 questions and 15 questions and they are saying that we will call you later like that. They are asking a lot of minimum 25 to 30 questions they are asking in Python domain. Take my words as granted. Minimum 20 to 25 to 30 questions they are asking means what? They started asking from the beginning onwards. These days, I can say proud of my classes. 90% of the batches which I completed in the last 6 months, so many of them getting selected in TCS. So many of them, right? So how this selection is done with this kind of a very good recruitment is done from my class batch of this Python because very good coding standards they will possess when they go for what? System test. So when they give 40 minutes to solve the problem, they are completing within 20 minutes. That too they are using libraries. That is what industry needs. So coming to the platform independent. How do you justify Python is one of the platform independent language? How do you justify? How do you justify Python is one of the platform independent language? Justification I need a practical knowledge. Sir, write a code and show me how Python is a platform independent. You have to convince, your heart has to say, yes, sir, is showing correct. I don't want to say like everybody, platform means operating system. Independent means it is running on every operating system. Hence it is known as platform independent. I never say in my dreams also. What I will get it because of that. If you say to me that answer, Python is running on every operating system, I will say write a code and execute and show me. You will see stars in a day. Anything you speak, write a code. Because industry people are not ready to listen what we say theoretically. Am I correct, students? Am I speaking correct? Definitely touches your heart. Definitely will feel. Why? You are theoretical student. Platform means operating system. Independent means running on every operating system. It is called platform independent. People are saying outside. Like person like me is asking, sir, write a code and show me. How can I believe that it is a platform independent or show me? He will say, sir, will say, get out. I never say that. You please question me, sir, for everything, please show me the code. I like it. Understand? Good. I will show you the explanation with the practical knowledge. A plus B whole square formula everybody knows, but they need to know the proof of it. Then only we will select in the present industry to enter into the higher package. Good. Next is called what you know. Fourth one I'm going to talk about it. Platform independent. Next is called what? Dynamically typed programming language. Dynamically typed programming language. Python is one of the dynamically typed programming language. My dear students, two types of programming languages are there. Static typed programming languages, dynamically typed programming languages. Static typed programming languages, what is happening? What is the problem? Dynamically typed programming language, what is an advantage? How it is helping to the programmer? And then practical example. Python is one of the dynamically typed programming language. Java is one of the statically typed programming language. Understand? Are you following? I'm not talking about just a word called static and dynamic. Static and dynamic, that is a memory allocation point of view. I'm talking about typed, the word called typed. I'm talking about. Coming to the point of it, I will explain in detail about how many types of languages, static typed programming languages and dynamically typed programming languages. Next, fifth one is called what? Dynamically typed, and this next. Python is one of the interpreted programming language. Interpreted. What do you mean by interpretation? What do you mean by compilation? How the compilation process is, how the interpretation process is. In the compilation process, what is happening? In the interpretation process, what is happening? Need not to have any programming knowledge. Your first knowledge is from my class only. That's why first learning language should be the total powerful teacher is required. Once you know one programming language, you can dominate the industry. Beginning language is learning this side and that side. Totally out. What is meant by interpretation? I will explain the flow chart. I will explain the systematic diagrammatic representation. And you don't feel because of my words once again. People don't know how the program is executing. I will ask you one question. Who will execute the C program? You already done C program in your first year of BTech. I know. Indirectly, directly you completed. You forget that is of course different. I'm not criticizing you. I'm criticizing the teacher who taught to you. Who will execute C program? Compiler. Compiler will compile your C program. I'm asking execution. Compilation different, execution different. Who will execute your C program? You cannot. You ask your teacher if they are in touch with you. We cannot. We are unable to say. Here, we will talk about every point with practically. I will just show everything internally what is happening. Internal execution flow you require to know. What do you mean by interpretation? What is meant by compilation? What are compiled programming languages? What are interpretation programming language? C is one of the compilation based programming language. Java is one of the compiler and interpretation based programming language. Python is one of the purely what? Interpretation based programming language, which I will explain in detail about each and every one. My dear students, I will move to forward. Next, sixth one is called what? Python is one of the high level programming language. High level programming language. I can't imagine how much important word it is. Of course, if you don't mind, here only I will speak on some two words and what questions are coming in written test point of view and how people are committing mistakes by themselves. I just want to talk about for some 2 to 3 minutes on it. 2 to 3 minutes on it. Please look at that. A is equal to 10. B is equal to 20. Now I'm asking a question here. Now I'm asking a question here. What is my question? You know, I'm asking A plus B how much? A plus B how much? Come on. Quickly. 30. Good. Now I'm saying. Now I'm asking some x is equal to 1010. X is equal to 10101111 0000111. What is this? Binary data. Have you heard about binary data? Zeros and ones is called what? Binary data. I will explain. Because number systems also very important in data science, which you need to learn as a part of our Python. How many number systems are there? 4. Default number system is called what? Decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, hexadecimal number system. See students, y is equal to 00001111 0001110. Like this, I am having the data. What is x plus y? What is x plus y? What is x plus y? Can anybody can answer it? Impossible. I will tell you the mechanism for you how to do this. It's a low level bits are given. How it is converted into high level? Let me go to the Python programming. I will just to show you students. Go to the Python programming. Yesterday's class I was showing you the downloading process. Again, I will show you the downloading process. Just why I'm saying all these things is Python is so extraordinary programming. I'm going to the command prompt. I will explain this also from the scratch level once again, because in the feature level I will use practical explanation I want to give it. I'm just pasting this. Before that I'm writing 0B. 0B stands for binary. 0B stands for what? Before that I wrote 0B stands for binary, because I'm saying that Python is so powerful programming language which provides what? Number systems also can be stored. Some y is equal to, I will bring the data once again back. I will get it into this place. 0b, I'm just saying this. 0b, I'm just saying that. And print, I'm using one statement directly. X plus y, or print x first I will say. Print of x value is equal to what? This number. Y value is equal to what? This number. This is called a decimal number system value. Add both of them, x plus y, I'm getting the data as usual, something like this. In general, if you feel little difficult, x is equal to 0b, 1010. It is the binary number of what? Number 10. Do you know 10? 10 binary is what? 1010. How it is coming? I will explain number systems conversion process also in my very short in the class. Y is equal to 0b, 1111. That is called 15. 1111 is called what? 15. Print of what? X. 10 is coming. Print what? Y. That is called what? 15. You are understanding after printing, but you did not understand straightforward of these low level bits. You are understanding everything in the form of higher level digits what you are using in the current industry level. Now print of what? X plus Y. What is the answer? 25. So what are you understanding? Directly this is not understandable. We are getting into the higher level information only. It is coming on your screen. Internally how it is processed. I am going to discuss in the class. In that point, I will talk about what? What are the low level languages? What are the higher level languages? What are the middle level languages? And why Python is higher level languages? Moreover, you see, of course, I'm not going to say this one. X is equal to or A is equal to 0 x hexadecimal BEE honeybee like BEE. What is that BEE? Is a hexadecimal data. Hexadecimal data. B is equal to what? 0x ACC is a hexadecimal data. Print. If in interview point of view, they will ask you what is the value of A. How to convert this A value? This is the lower level bits. I want to convert into higher level data. How to convert it? Hexadecimal data I need to convert into what? Decimal number system. How to do it? I will tell in the class. That is called a conversion, number system conversion. I will explain. As a part of my Python class, I am talking about all these things in detail with the programs. Print A, it is 3054 is a numerical value of what? 0x BEE. Print the value of B, it is going to print 2764. And now say what here? A plus B you say, A plus B you say. Now it is going to give you the answer called what? 5818. It's a regularly asking question in MCQs in the written test of the companies. Next I'm taking A is equal to 0x face. Not human being face. There's a value for it. It's a written test question. MCQ. What is the equivalent numerical value? They will give you numerical option A, B, C, D. If I am giving the question paper, I will give a dash, I will give you. Because the student should know how to convert this value into which type? Decimal number system. Print of A, you are going to get 64206 is the numerical value. How to do this conversion? I am going to explain in my classes. With the diagrams, I'm going to explain. You want to see, sir, show me where you explain, sir. In my full stack data sciences, there's a data types concept is there. Under that, there is a data types, inter data type, fundamental data type. There is a conversion process. Conversion from decimal to binary, decimal to this one, hexa. There is a conversion called what? Hexadecimal number system. How to convert from one thing to another thing. I'm going to explain the conversion systems. Decimal to binary also. Just to see once where I'm going to explain it. With the calculations, because in the data science, what type of things are going to come. I just want to say personally to you, this kind of mathematics knowledge is important to the student to know. Student need not to know mathematics. Teacher should explain what is the purpose of it. And from where to where we are coming across, these features are not the features just to buttify or just to write in the examinations. We have to use that services into where? In our coding part. Did you understand, students? I can say high level means what people says. It is looking like an English level language. It is looking like an English. That's why it is called high level. Student will go out. You will go to interview. I will ask you a question. How do you justify Python is high level language? You will say, sir, writing program is something like an English. That's why it is called high level. Now I will say, write a Python code which will generate daily plan of my schedule. Daily plan. It is looking like an English, na? Write down the code. Can you say, Python, please give me the program for giving a daily plan. Will it give? So for saying also something is required. So what I'm saying, face, you come to the point of what? Face is called one low level information, which I'm getting into 64206 in understandable format or not? That is nothing but what? Internally, some low level values are converted into what? Understandable format to the end user. That is known as what? Some high level conversion is done internally. So that type of programming knowledge is important, students, not just this type of knowledge. I'll explain in detail. Let us wait. Shall I move forward? Yes. Next is called, these are very important facility, students. Next one is called Python is one of the extensible programming language. Extensible programming language. What do you mean by extensible? There is one more thing called what? I will talk about that. Extensible. I will give you one beautiful example in the class also. YouTube, you take it. YouTube is using 4 different languages in its development continuously. One is C programming. One more is Python. One more is Java. CPP and Java is using 10%. Earlier, Python was using only 30%. Now, based on the higher capabilities and higher libraries are there, they are increasing the higher code sharing in YouTube, Python programming only. That means, definitely, the Python code is used inside of other languages also. And Python is offering other language code also can be used in where? Python. So Python provides a service to the other language to use Python code, and Python also can call other programming language code also inside the Python programming. So it is nothing but a taking and giving policy kind of thing. That's why the another facility, extensible as well as what you know, embedded. This is called another facility of Python. Extensible means Python offers the facility to other languages to call the Python code. Embedded means what? Python can call other language code inside of my Python programming. Understanding this is a give and taking policy. Next is called what? Ninth one is called what? Both procedural, that is nothing but what? Functional and object-oriented programming language. Python is. So Python is one of the procedural as well as object-oriented programming language. Especially in artificial intelligence, we require this object-oriented features very much. So we will discuss that. Half of the course comes under functional, half of the course comes under object-oriented. And beyond the course of the object-oriented, I told in the beginning day only, core Python and advanced Python is a combination of both of them. Beyond that, I used to say many more extra topics for you people. Okay, next is called what? 10th, you know, it is a robusted programming language. Robust means what? So strong programming language it is. How it is strong? I would like to develop various case studies in my class, because robust means strong, I said, because there is one beautiful topic is available that is called what? You know, exception handling concept is available. So what is that exception handling and all? It is too early to discuss with you, which I will explain separately in the class. Even at the end of the class today, I will show you one small case study what I used to develop in your class also, so that you will really appreciate me. Sir, can we develop this case study by yourself? That's what I'm going to show to you. What is meant by robust? How it is going to be strongly developing in every moment of our application development. You need to use exception handling. Something like when you go out of the home on the bike, you are keeping helmet and going. It is nothing but some security part you are keeping or not. something like that. For the Python programming is concerned, we require some type of robustness is supposed to be provided. That is going to be providing one extraordinary facility called what? Exception handling. One small example also I will show you. At this point of time, I will definitely show in my class one type of example, one type of case study I will explain. Okay, students. Next, coming to the next, it supports third-party APIs, supports extensive support. I can write extensive support for third-party APIs, third-party APIs, third-party APIs, third-party APIs. That is nothing but NumPy. Yesterday, I was explained NumPy. It's for what? Pure mathematical, complex mathematical calculations is concerned. I'll go for NumPy. There is one more thing called what? Pandas for data analysis purpose. For data analysis purpose. Next is called what? SciPy. And next is called what? Scikit. And next is called what? Matplotlib. These are all called various types of third-party libraries. It is not related to the Python-related libraries. There are something like a separate modules, which I'm going to explain as a part of our Python class of these first two only. I don't mind to explain any of the other modules, but as a part of Python, we are just helping to you people some extra programming knowledge I'm going to give you. As a part of the data science, we used to talk about the other kind of things from here. So I'm explaining as a part of our Python class about the two modules extra I'm going to discuss. It's like a bonus we are giving. NumPy and Pandas I'm going to explain. With the NumPy, complex mathematical calculations we do. With the Pandas, we are going to do the data analysis part. How to analyze, how to do analysis, how to analyze it, how to frame the decisions, all those things we are going to do it. So Python is not only supporting its inbuilt libraries, it supports what libraries? Third-party libraries also it can be supported. Is it understandable, students? So this is comes under what? What these are comes under? Features of Python language. And before entering into this Python programming, I would like to share with you, if you carefully understand, and if you want to see that, and what I'm going to do in my regular class, I want to show you. Because if without showing, you cannot come to know what is my extraordinary skills you are going to get it in my class. So definitely I have to show you or not? Yes. Let me go to the one small example I used to discuss. It's a very small example in my class. It is something like a project for you. Right? In my 11 a.m. when it is going on my current batches, there is one ATM case study is there. I just want to explain. I just want to show you. That's it. Actually, this is what you are going to do the coding in my class. So since you don't know the coding, I'm just explaining py ATM demo. I'm just writing like this. See that. Now you try to play with it. You are the end user of it. It is showing a menu for you. 1 for deposit, 1, 2 for withdraw, 3 for balance inquiry, 4 for something. When you come to the database level, I'm going to tell you database communication also. Python with Oracle, Python with MySQL, I'm going to tell you the database communication also. How to connect to Oracle, how to do the operations on database. How to connect to MySQL, how to do the operations. Come on to the point 3. I will show you some information. What the balance in my account? Beginning. Come on, what are you seeing? It's not a cinema. You speak. What is the minimum balance? 500. Please try to enjoy this. You will write this code in my class. Today you are non-IT student. After 2 to 3 days, you'll get a lot of grip in my subject. Come on, next, what are you doing? What you will do? Withdraw. Okay, good. Withdraw. How much amount you want to withdraw? 10,000 I want to withdraw. Do you have 10,000? No, what it should give you? It should give insufficient funds. Like our ATM machine. See that you don't have sufficient funds. Read what? Python note. Just I made some joke with the students who are already existing. If you read Python notes well, you'll have sufficient funds. Not reading Python notes, no funds in your account. Just I made them to just realize. Come on, next. Go for what? Deposit. First I will do plain example. Then I will go for dealing with it whatever you like it. Enter the how much amount you want to deposit. 10,000 I want to deposit. So come on to the point. What is that? Your account is credited with 10,000. What is your current balance? 10,000. Just to see the example. That's it. Just to see the example. Write fast the phone numbers. Write quickly. Current balance is what? 10,500. Next go for once again what? Check the balance or not. Enter your choice. My balance is what? 10,500. Come on, go to what next? 2. How much amount you want to withdraw? 4,500 you want to withdraw. So see that your account is debited with 4,500 and your amount is what? 6,000. Go for once again deposit. Something like 2,400. 8,400 is your account now. Let us go to the enter your choice. Now go for different things. How many choices you have? 4. Now enter. Tell me. Wrong answers also tell me. 1, 2, 3. What is your choice actually? 1, 2, 3 and 4 now. Check it out whether my project is strong or not. You check it out. Enter whatever you like it. Enter your choice. You are not getting me. 3. Your balance is what? If I'm an intelligent student, sir, how many choices you have used? Now I'm checking whether my sergeant has done extraordinary programming skills he will teach or not. I will enter choice is what? KVR. What is my choice actually? But my SAR is entering what? String. So it has to say what? Your selection of operation is wrong. Or you don't enter STRs, symbols for this kind of thing. Just I'm showing, don't enter STRs, symbols, alphanumeric, forever. That means how much beautiful code was written internally. Enter your choice, dollar, percentage you enter. Actually I have to take the choices as what? 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm entering the choice as what? Percentage. See that don't enter any special symbols like that. Understanding, students? How strong this program is? How it is written? With exception handling facilities has written. Enter your choice now. 1. Enter how much amount you want to deposit. Minus 4,500. Minus. Allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. What is the answer? C. Don't try to deposit negative R. If you are trying to enter negative value or zero value, when you write a check and then if you give to the bank clerk as a negative number, will they take it? You'll say give back. Next, go to what now? Enter the amount. Choice 1. And I will say KVR dot 1000. KVR dot 1000. Allowed or not allowed? Because it is an alphanumeric value or not? Don't try to deposit. STR symbols and what? Alphanumerics. Come on. 1. I will say. Next, what I will do? I will say I will not enter anything. Just a space. I just pressed enter key. Don't try to deposit STRs, special symbols and etc. Next, go to second one, option 2. Enter how much amount you want to withdraw. What is that? Minus 1200. I want to take it. Minus. Allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Don't try to withdraw negative or zero value. Next, enter the value called what? Blindly, you can close your eyes and you can run my application. Enter how much amount you want to withdraw. KVR dot 2000. I'm saying it is going to say don't try to withdraw STRs and symbols and alphanumerics. And the next is called 2, and I'm entering 20,000, which I don't have anything that much funds, insufficient funds. Please read Python notes to get the funds. Come on, next balance inquiry third, and 8,400 is there. Enter your choice called what? 2 and 8,400. 8,400 you give it, and my bank will not give total amount back to you. It has to maintain 500 rupees always in my account. So it is giving you don't have sufficient funds. Read what? Enter number 2 and enter the amount called 8,000 here. It is going to say here what? 8,000. Also my bank will not give because only 400 you are maintaining. Don't enter this. You don't have sufficient funds. Say 7,900. 7,900. Yes, sir. 7,900. It is called 2. 7,900. Yes, sir. Your account is debited with 500 rupees I'm maintaining in my account or not? Are you understanding? It is something like a capstone project. Means in data science level, for any topic we discuss, immediately one mini case is supposed to be discussed in the class. Generally, what is happening in our classes? Something is over, something is pushing on your head, rubbing on your head. They will enter their own spicy, and a student is becoming something. And you don't feel that I'm not boosting about my class. You insist me on every. There is no such questions are arising in every topic. I am going to generate the case studies and capstone projects applications I used to tell in the class. Right? So enter your choice. Now saying that 4. It is going to say coming out of it. Thanks for using this application. Are you understanding what I'm talking? So these kind of coding, if you want to get it, we need to know these facilities perfectly to understand in the class. So such a type of code, whatever I have shown, you feel today, sir, it is very difficult. But you will write with your left hand, left finger, provided 3 conditions. Always. How important those conditions, I cannot imagine it. So don't feel that Sarah shown directly one example and he boosted about his class. Yes, definitely when I'm boosting your knowledge, definitely I have to show you what my class will do. I have to tell you, so that you will get a confidence of, yes, learning Python like this is mandatory. Okay, students, how many features are there in Python? Come on, ma. 11. Can you read out that features once for my satisfaction? Simple, freeware and open source, platform independent, dynamically typed, interpreted, high level, extensible, embedded, both procedural and object oriented, robust, and extensive support for third party APIs. Extensive support for what? Third party APIs. This is what next class when I come back. And Python programming is inspired from how many programming languages? 4. Number 1, functional programming from C, object-oriented programming from C++, modular programming from Modulo 3, scripting programming language from Perl. Understand, students? Yes. The students who are in the online. Yes, ma. Data science, Ganesh. You don't worry about the data science. Data science is the next topic of this Python. Yes, sir. Yes, ma. One more thing. Uma. Yes, ma. These notes, what I am explaining, very shortly, you will get it to your mail IDs, provided if you are registering in my course. All the students who are in the online and offline, these notes you are going to get on the daily basis. Once my class is over, these notes will send to your mail IDs because I will create the Google Classroom drive as a part of my class. Once if I post that notes into Google Drive class, it reaches to all you people's mail IDs so that you will download it. This can be done when you join in that batch, when you register in this batch, then only you will get the notes. Okay, within 1 or 2 days, you are going to get these notes because Google Drive class they will create today. Monday onwards, I will upload the notes. So meantime, you can complete your online students and offline students. You go for registration of this course, then you can get all these things. And regarding the course, I already told about what is this course and all. Regarding your academic gaps and all, that we will talk about separately. And the Python course is suitable for every student nowadays, whether you're a diploma student or whatever it is. Non-IT student, no need to have any C language, no need to know any C++. I told in the beginning only, our institute will provide the certificate for all the students also, those who has done it. So you will get all these things, right? So tomorrow's class, tomorrow Sunday, Monday, we will go for the first feature called what? Simple. So the online students, please take care of it. The administrators has sent a message to you people regarding the link changing. So take care of the students and go for the registrations. Those who are interested in learning these courses. Okay. So please contact the administrators. Already admins has provided them in some posted their message in the beginning only. Take care of that messages. Right. Thank you. Good day. Monday we will meet sharp 9 o'clock. This class will start. Right. Thank you. Good day. Monday we will meet at 9 o'clock. Good day.